The Nobel Peace Prize Committee just humiliated Trump, and MAGA world is going crazy over what they consider to be a major snub. But to no one's surprise, MAGA world fails to grasp the nuance here. The Nobel Committee didn't just snub Trump, they went out of their way to humiliate him. They wanted to make clear to the entire world what they think of Mango Mussolini and his chances of ever winning a Nobel Peace Prize. So before we get to the very clear message the committee sent to the world, let's just review why Trump wants a Nobel Peace Prize. I mean, sure, we're talking about the guy who took a FIFA World Champion trophy and wouldn't give it back. So the Nobel is just another gold prize to him, right? Well, no. There's one burning reason why Trump wants a Nobel more than another trip to Epstein Island, and it's simple. Here's why. Yep, Trump wants a Nobel Peace Prize because the black guy got one, and nothing stokes Trump's racism more than the world saying he's inferior to a black guy. Which is surprising because by any and all objective measures, Trump is absolutely inferior to Obama, who is smarter, funnier, better looking, sings better, has a smarter wife, is loved by more people, and, oh right, has a Nobel Peace Prize. After suppressing democracy in Los Angeles, Washington, D.C., and now on to Chicago, Memphis, and Portland, after kidnapping people and sending them to a notorious jail in El Salvador, and after killing people on board 4 separate fishing boats in the Atlantic, Trump thinks he's in line for a Nobel Peace Prize just because he finally got nutjob Netanyahu to stop bombing Gaza City after there was nothing left standing to bomb. The Nobel Committee instead chose Maria Corina Machado, a Venezuelan politician and leader of a resistance movement against the authoritarian Nicolas Maduro. It could not have been a more in-your-face gesture to Trump. First, Senora Machado is a pro-democracy advocate. Trump, of course, is an anti-democracy authoritarian. In fact, the Norwegian Nobel Committee praised Machado's tireless work promoting democratic rights for the people of Venezuela and for her struggle to achieve a just and peaceful transition from dictatorship to democracy. Yeah, one can't help but think there's a hint here from dictatorship to democracy, when Trump, of course, is trying to create dictatorship from democracy. Also, the award is going to a Venezuelan woman. And care to guess where the fishing boats that Trump ordered blown up were from? Attacks that killed over 20 people? Now, don't get me wrong. Maria Corina Machado is fully deserving of the Nobel Prize in her own right. And in fact, that is the point. This woman rallied the people in Venezuela to oust the authoritarian Maduro. She has had to go into hiding for her own safety as a result. And in winning the award, Senora Machado also proved she's the anti-Trump. Listen to her humility when she's informed that she won.
I have no words. I'm honored, humbled. I am very grateful on behalf of the Venezuelan people.
Now, there's no way Trump would ever be that humble. Trump would be thanking the committee for being smart enough to recognize that he deserved it, and then he would go on for half an hour about how Obama didn't actually deserve it. So despite the fact that Senora Machado deserved to win, MAGA world went crazy. Looney Tunes' Laura Loomer could not post fast enough. She posted this. Imagine thinking a woman who cries nonstop about Nicolas Maduro has done more for the world than President Trump. What an absolute joke. Everyone knows President Trump deserves the Nobel Peace Prize. More affirmative action nonsense. So now the beautiful thing about Loomer's post is that she, of course, cries nonstop about Donald Trump. So you can appreciate how Loomer recognizes that she herself deserves nothing. Then the trolls took to social media, posting insightful comments such as this user, who stated, Donald Trump ended 8 wars in 10 months, including the highly contentious Gaza war. Yet somebody absolutely no one has heard of wins the Nobel Peace Prize. Yeah, that's because Trump did not end a single war, let alone 8. But let's not let the facts get in the way, shall we? And by the way, it's nice to wake up and all of a sudden find out that MAGA world is concerned about Gaza after 2 years of indiscriminate bombing, killing innocent civilians, the targeted killing of journalists, and implemented starvation actions. So it took a little while for them to get there, didn't it? And this complaint was repeated throughout MAGA world that nobody has ever heard of Machado. Well, first of all, plenty of people in Venezuela know her, so thanks for displaying your ignorance. And second of all, yes, the people who work and toil for peace are, in fact, usually no one anyone has ever heard of. So you missed the boat on that one too. And a good thing for them, because it's probably a Venezuelan fishing boat. Now, you have to hand it to the Nobel Committee. This year's selection not only managed to elevate a tireless champion of peace and democracy, but show the world how easy it is to humiliate Trump at the same time. They did such a good job that Putin is going in front of cameras and complaining. So somebody should give that committee a prize. I'm Anthony Vincent Gallo for Occupy Democrats. And if you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. You'll not only help out our channel, you'll be taking concrete action and helping get rid of Trump and the MAGA movement who ushered him in.